Hi there. I'd like to welcome everyone to our Leadership and Change Certificate through the Okanagan College Virtual Open House today. I'd like to welcome you for attending and taking the time to be here. We know that we'd much rather be able to see you face to face, but unfortunately due to COVID, we want to make sure that you guys get the information that is required so that you can make good informed decisions and you can be one of our students in January. So thank you for attending today to our open house. The Leadership and Change Certificate that we're offering at Okanagan College in January is a very new certificate. We've offered it once before, but that was a few years ago. But this year we're offering it in collaboration with Coast Mountain College, North Island College, and Vancouver Community College. So we're excited to collaborate with them to offer this certificate. So you might ask, well, what is the Leadership and Change Certificate? So this certificate is geared toward those planning and preparing to take on a more senior or advanced leadership role in their career. This applied leadership certificate is designed to enhance the character and competency of learners and futures in 5 critical areas. So these would be aligning systems, values, processes, and structure to deliver results consistently, sorry, some tongue twisters there, enhancing personal credibility and authenticity, building team commitment, becoming a positive change agent, and building a community of learners. Our instructor is Stan, and he is associate professor with Baker College, which is a center for graduate studies in Flint, Missouri. He's also the instructor at the University of Winnipeg. He has a PhD from Walden University with a specific focus on area of leadership and organizational change. And his doctoral dissertation was awarded the Harold Hodgkins Award in 2005. Some of the books and publications that Stan has completed are quite numerous. He just completed one just this last week, and it was entitled The Leadership Studies and Desire for Shared Agreement and Narrative Inquiry. So he has really invested a lot of his time to make sure that the information and the research gets out to everybody, because this knowledge is powerful and it's important and it's valuable to everyone. So the top 3 publications that Stan has completed would be International Leadership, Getting to the Heart of the Matter, Leadership Studies, and the Desire for Shared Agreement. So he's really invested in these and he takes quite a lot of pride in them. He is an amazing instructor, and I know that anyone taking this course will really value his experience. So we might ask, we would ask him, and I did ask him these 2 specific questions. So we want to know what kind of leader would we follow? So what would be some best piece of advice for someone starting out as a leader? And these were what he had told me. I'm just going to find the answers here. So the best piece of advice for someone starting out as a leader, and he just asked, he wonders, when does someone start out as a leader? So really, what does a leadership involve when they are promoted to position, title, rank? And what if we said that the leadership has nothing to do with any of that? And his question was, leadership starts when we are born. And one of the other key points that I thought was so interesting when I was talking to him was he said, one piece of advice for anyone who wants to be a change leader would be this: don't lie. Only cowards lie. I thought that was a really good statement. And then the next question, what would people be surprised to know about being a leader and an agent of change? And these were his answers. He said that you have been a leader and an agent of change since the day you were born. Just think about it. Since the day you were born, your life has been a life of change. And whether you know it or not, you have changed the lives of others. And some of his other points there, as we are now in organizations, where we're working, the very qualities that we want to see in ourselves, we want to see in others as agents of change. We want to be in the company of another who picks up when we feel down. We want to feel we want to feel good in what we're doing. Do we not want to preserve our sense of wonder and imagination in the times of change? And do we not want to revitalize our desire to learn from what is confronting us in the times of change? We want to hear about stories of possibilities, new beginnings, and new hope. And we want to be surprised. One of the other things he said is, do we not want to feel loved? Do we not want to feel valued? So these are some of his specific comments on what a leader of agent and change would be. The program schedule for the leadership and change, it's comprised of 4 modules. So there's authenticity and personal mastery, and that starts in January. And so the whole program goes from January 11th to June 27th. So the first module is authenticity and personal mastery. Then we have leading change in teams. We have leading change in organizations. And then once you've successfully completed all of those with a minimum 70%, you have the leadership residency or the capstone. So this goes from May 17th to June 27th. And in this capstone, the learners will have the opportunity to transform their cohort into a community, and they'll work with others to promote leadership and learning. And it will be organized and delivered from an experiential perspective. Leadership competencies will be applied and practiced in ways that are aligned against the 5 program themes, which we mentioned at the beginning. So all of these create a specific course that will help you be the best leader and give you the agent of change, the skills that you need for your program. So each module is $990, all 4 together. It's just under $4,000 for this program. So I would really like to thank everyone that took the time to be here today. If you have more questions, please don't hesitate to reach out about our programs and courses at Okanagan College. As you see the slide, you can reach out to okanagan.bc.ca program search. My contact information will also be at the end of this presentation. If you have questions about advising or recruiting, you can go to okanagan.bc.ca/ask. And then if you want to apply for the program, you go to okanagan.bc.ca/apply. It takes you to the Education Planner, which is a provincial application portal that many of the post-secondary institutions use in British Columbia. So once again, I'd like to thank you for attending this information session. If you have more questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. My contact information is at the bottom there. My name is Mandy Bell, and I'm the program coordinator for the Shuswap region at Okanagan College. And I program coordinate this course that will be completely online. And my email is mbell@okanagan.bc.ca. If you have any other questions, I am going to be here for a few more minutes, and just type them away in the chat button and we'll be able to answer them for you.